Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'll be showing you a step-by-step guide on how you can start and set up your navigation menu on your Shopify store so that you could convert more customers by making your products easy to find and accessible. So here we are in Shopify. So first things first, I would highly recommend that you upgrade your plan into the advanced plan of Shopify. It is only $1 per month for the first 3 months by using our link in the description. With the advanced plan, you would have all the functionalities of Shopify right here. You would not be limited on its functions compared to when you have the basic or the normal Shopify plan here. Then you would have a limited options on how you can build your store. So getting the advanced plan at this price is a really great deal. So now that you know about this, let's proceed into the video. So did you know that stores with a well-organized navigation menu witness a staggering 30% increase in customer satisfaction and a significant 20% boost in sales? It's not just about having fantastic products, it's about making them effortlessly accessible to your customers. Let's explore how this could transform your own Shopify store. So now imagine that there is a customer who lands on your Shopify store and then he finds that your navigation menu is neatly categorized and making it a breeze for him to find what he's looking for. The result, a delighted and satisfied customer who not only completes the purchase but also becomes a loyal patron. Now, who wouldn't want that for their own store? Alright, now let's dive into setting up your navigation menu on Shopify. But before we do, here are some 3 indispensable tips to guide you. Tip number 1, understand your audience. Get into the mind of your customers. What are they searching for? What categories matter most to them? Tailor your navigation menu to align with their preferences and behaviors. This will enhance the user experience and in turn drive conversions. Tip number 2, keep it simple and clear. When it comes to navigation menus, simplicity is key. Avoid clutter by sticking to essential categories and subcategories. A clean and straightforward menu makes it easier for customers to navigate your store, resulting in increased satisfaction and, of course, more sales. Tip number 3, optimize for mobile. In our mobile-centric world, optimizing your navigation menu for smaller screens is non-negotiable. Ensure that your menu is responsive and user-friendly on mobile devices. A seamless mobile experience translates to a happy customer who are more likely to engage and make a purchase. So now let's get onto our Shopify store. So here we are, and from here what we're gonna do is we're gonna observe first some really good navigation menus. We have here is an example right here in Nike.com, and they have a really good navigation menu right here. As you can see right here, it's very easy on how you can find the products that you want right here. And by the way, this one is called a mega menu right here, and we can also do this in Shopify very easily right here in the women, the kids, sale, and so on. Yeah, so right there. And now that you know what we are going to create, let's go back into our Shopify store and start creating it, and go into here in the online store. Click on the online store right here so that we can get started. And then from here, you want to go into navigation right there. And now from here, as you can see, we have our set of menus. We have the footer menu, the main menu right here. But in this case, we will be starting from scratch. So we will be clicking on add menu. But if you want to just edit your footer menu and main menu, you can also do that right there. And you will know how to do it once we are done with adding menu. It's basically the same process. So click on add menu. And then from here, we're gonna put a title for our main menu. So let's say we want to name it as my first excellent menu, just like that. And now we need to add some menu items right here. So we'll be doing this right here. Let's say we are also a clothing store, so we'll be doing for men, women, and kids, just for an example right here. But of course, you can always add more. And click on add menu item. Right here, we're gonna go for men. This is a category for men. And then we're gonna need to search or paste a link. In this case, we'll just be going for this one right here. We're just gonna put this right there, and then we're just gonna let's go for a homepage right there, or we could just go for collections right here. And yeah, this is just a random. You can just edit it later. This isn't really necessary, but we need to paste a link right here, so we have no choice. So let's just go and add that right there. And then the next one is women, right there, women. And then you can just go for collections again, yeah, just like that, and go here for kids, right there, collections. And again, this step doesn't really matter aside from the name right there. We're just gonna be editing this later on, and click on that right there. So now we have these 3 categories right here. So this will be this one right here. When we go here, this will be put right here. So what are we going to do so that we can have this right here, these subcategories right here? So we're going to be doing this right here. So we're going to add a menu again. And then from here in the men's section, we're going to go for tops, or yeah, just like that. And then I'm going to paste a link right here, go collections and all collections, add, and then another one for the bottoms, or maybe pants right there, and just like that. Basically, we're going to be doing this for the rest of the categories right there. And shoes, let's go and do that right there. So hold on for a sec, it's gonna make sense in a few moments. And then from here, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna simply drag this right here into the men right there. As you can see, it's now a subcategory just like that. And this is basically how we'll be doing it. Oh no, this got into a subcategory of the tops. We don't want that. We don't want it to be a subcategory of men right there. And we're gonna put the shoes right here. So basically, we're just gonna arrange this just like that and like that. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna be doing the same one for women. So we'll be adding a tops right there, or maybe in this time we'll go for shirts. Just don't mind that they are different terms. This is just an example, so you can just do whatever you like right there. And all collections right here, and put it right here. So let's just do it this way so it would be easier. Shirts, and then another one for this one right here, and just like that. And then I'm gonna go put this under kids right there, and I'm gonna add another one for pants right there. And then I'm gonna paste a link, all collections, click on add right there. And then I'm gonna add again for shoes and paste a link for the collections, all collections. And so basically we'll be repeating the same steps right here, so we can see it later on. Collections, all collections, add, and then all collections again right here. And this one is for shoes, and click on add. And now we have it right here. But yeah, if you want to add more, like for example right here we have basically 3 categories. Number 1 is this one, number 1, and this 2 is number 2, and then this is the category number 3. This is a smaller one, so you can always add that. So let's go back, and yeah, so you can just add that. So for example, let's go for 1 right there, and let's just do it right there so that we would have this, and all collections right there. And then we're gonna go and put this as a subcategory right there, and maybe just basically the same. And then we're just gonna be basically doing that, and yeah, and basically the same thing right here. Or maybe we could just go for 1 so that the video will be faster right there. And then we're gonna add another menu for 1, just an example right there, and click on add right there and right there. And yeah, that, I think this is an enough example right here so that you can know the difference later on. And with this one right here, I think we're all good to go. Let's go click on save menu right there. So now we have this as, that is the title with my first excellent menu right here. So this is how it would look like right there. And when we expand this, we have this right here. So yeah, I think this is good as an example, but of course, if you're doing it yourself, you need to be put more effort into it right there so that it would look good right there. So we're gonna provide now the header right here into our online store. So we're gonna go into our online store, click on it, and click on the customize right here. And we're gonna go first with the Dawn, but one thing that I'm going to tell you is that you cannot do this mega menu right here. You cannot do this in Dawn right here in the theme of Dawn because it doesn't support mega menus. So we have another one right here. It is Focal, and I have a free trial right here. So we'll be using that as an example right here because Focal supports mega menus for your navigation menu. So that is really good. So that is one thing that you can keep in mind when you are choosing your theme for your store, so that it would support the mega menus, because that is really important so that your store can look good. So let's go first into the Dawn so that I can show you what it would look like if you don't have a theme that supports mega menu. So as you can see right here, we can see it right here, the navigation menu that we created, because we haven't applied it yet. So we're going to go into header, and then from here you want to go into the menu right here. We're going to click on change and change menu right here, and we're going to go for my first excellent menu. And as you can see, it has now changed into the menu that we have created. And now when we go here and when you click on one of the items, as you can see, it's like this one. And we go into women, as you can see, we have the third categories right here, and you have this right here. So it's basically just like this. And yeah, if you're satisfied with this kind of menu, then you're all good to go. You don't have to pay for anything or what you want anymore. But if you want to have this right here, then you would have to pay extra for this one right here, because you would need a theme that supports a mega menu right there. But I guess there are also other free themes if you can find one that supports mega menus, but I don't know anything about that. If you can find a free theme, you can feel free to share it in the comment section. And now let's go here into the Focal theme right here and click on customize. And then from here, we can customize our header right here. So we're gonna go into header again, and we're gonna apply our navigation menu right here, header, and then click on the main menu right here, click on change and change menu. And we're gonna go for my first excellent menu, click on select right there. And as you can see right here, it will be like this on the main menu. And when you select on this, and as you can see, we have this right here, and that right there. And you can also do this, but if you want it to be put right here, then we can also do something about that. So what we can do about it is that it's showing like this. It's because we are currently in the desktop view, but if we go for full screen right here, we can see that it is now like this. We don't have the 3 horizontal bars right anymore. We have it like this, exactly like Nike's right here, except that it's not in the center, which is fine. Right here, we just want it right here. So as you can see right here, it's not yet the same really, because it's just like this right here. And as you can see right here in the shirts, it's like this right here, and right here. It's basically the same as the Dawn theme, right? So what we're gonna do to fix that is very simple. All we have to do is go back right here so that we can see the controls, and then from here we're gonna add a mega menu. And then from here, we're gonna go for men, because the name of our the name of the mega menu that we want to put on is on men, which is the category for this one right here. We want to put a mega menu on this one right here. So we're gonna go here in the mega menu and edit the menu item called men, and then we're gonna add another one for mega menu, and then we're gonna go for women this time. And then from here, we're gonna go for kids again. So right here, put on kids, because as you can see, these are the 3 categories that we have created. So each of them now will have a mega menu as we have created right here for the mega menus. So now when we go into the full screen mode right here, click on it, and then we can now have this. As you can see, it's now a mega menu just like the Nike store right here. And as you can see, we have here in the women, we have the pants, shirts, and so on right here. As you can see, we have this. And then you just go back into the home page right here. As you can see, we have it right here. And when we view it, let's try and click on save. And then let's go and exit right here. And we're gonna go and view it right here. Click on this one right here. Click on preview. And now we are on our site. And now we have it right here. When we go into women, and we can see the shirts, the pants, shoes, and so on right there. And we can go for the kids right here, the shirts, pants, shoes. We can click on it right here for the women, and men right here. So yeah, that is basically how you can simply create it. Those are some very easy. And by the way, it's also important that you test your website into the mobile version. So let's go and click on customize and click here on the mobile version right here. And you can see it as a mobile version. And when you click here, right here on your menu, and you can still see it right here, and you have your mega menus right here. So it is now optimized for your mobile version, so that is fine. Yeah, so we just did a checking, and that is also important. And then the next thing that I'm going to show you is to add an image. You can also add an image right here into your mega menus. So we're gonna do it right here. So let's go here into the mega menus. So let's say this one is for women. As you can see, this is a mega menu for women. So we're going to be adding a picture for women's right here. So let's say we want to add an image. So click here on the image. As you can see, image one. So I'm going to select an image right here. And I'm going to do this right here because this is my product. And as you can see, it's a bag. It's not really related to the what we're selling, which is clothes. I mean, it's tops, pants, and shoes, but this is just an example, so just bear with it. And we have it right here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into the full screen again, and then we're gonna go into women. As you can see, we now have the bags right here. And not just that, you can also attach a link to this one, so when customers click on this bag, they will be prompted to the product link and they could check this bag out and so on. So yeah, that is also another tip, so that you can make better navigation menus. Like for example, you can also add this one right here. We're gonna go back, and then from here we're gonna go for the heading 50% off for this Christmas only. Buy now, right there. And let's go click on save, or maybe later. And then from here we're gonna go back again to the full screen mode, and we're gonna go into women right here. As you can see, we now have it right here. So that is also another way for you to encourage customers to buy your products right here. So that is also one of the greatest use of navigation menus. So yeah, now that you've learned that, then let's proceed to the last thing that I am going to tell you or show you right here. So remember that earlier I said that we will be editing something in the navigation menu, but before all that, let's click on save first. Click on save right there. And then from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back, and then from here we're gonna go into the navigation, and from here we'll go into the menu that we have created. And remember that let's go into edit. Remember that this one right here is just random. So what you want to do basically for this one right here is when they click on tops, what you want to do is depending on what you want them to show, what you want to show them when they click on tops. So for example, when they click on tops, you want them to see the collection of your tops. So you want to click here on collections right there and click on collections right there. But if you want them to go here, for example, click on apply changes right here on the shoes right here. And we have a subcategory for shoes. So if they click on this right here, for example, this is a specific shoes right here, and we're gonna go edit it, and we're gonna go for products, and then go for bags right here. So for example, this one is named as bag, and click on apply changes. So when they click on bag, and then they would be automatically be redirected to this product right here, because this is what we chose as a link. And now, once you have set this all up for all of the menus right here, then you would be able to have a working navigation store so that the customers would have an easier time in navigating your store. And yeah, you would have to do this for each of the menus, depending on what function you want them to have. So it would take some time, but it will be very worth it. So yeah, that's that. I hope this video helped you out. Thank you for watching.